When Robert was 5 years old, he told me that he didn't need training wheels on his bike anymore. I told him I didn't think he was ready, and he said to me, "It's okay, Mom, I can do this." So into the garage he went, and he found a tool in Tom's toolbox, and he took the training wheels off his bike. He then proceeded to ride his bike down the driveway with no problems. Robert, your determination and confidence in your own abilities was there at the age of 5 and has continued to serve you well over the years. You will still say to me, "It's okay, Mom, I can do this." And I'm very proud of you and know that when you say that, you're going to be okay.
I remember when Shauna said to me, "Mom, this guy has invited me to the Raptors game." So I thought, okay, he's in. Anybody that knows me, I'm a huge Raptors fan. So I said, he's got to be a good guy. But she didn't go because I had to take her back to Western. So ever since then, at the Kinformal, Shauna has never wavered. Like, other than Kobe, you are number one in her life.
Even living over 500 kilometers apart, Robert always drove down to London every weekend to see Shauna. That's some commitment. The positive impacts Shauna has had on Rob are visible. He's far more mature, he smells better, and you can barely see the engine grease under his fingernails. Great job, Shauna. Aside from all the jokes, Rob is the greatest guy I know. He's given me the shirt off his back, usually figuratively, but once literally. And he's the one who stepped in on the kid bullying me in 1st grade. He's the most reliable person I know, and Shauna, you make him the happiest I've ever seen him. Thank you.
Friends, we are gathered here at this hour to witness and to celebrate the coming together of 2 separate lives. We have come to join Rob and Shauna in marriage, to be with them and to rejoice with them in the making of this important covenant. Shauna and Rob have been building a beautiful life together for a while now. Some of you may be thinking today, finally. Maybe even the bride and groom are thinking that. You already know what it takes to love each other in good days and hard days. You know what it takes to be parents of a fur baby and to center another's need within your relationship. Today, you are affirming the vows to each other that you have been living into for 10 years now. Rob and Shauna, your marriage is intended to join you for life in a relationship so intimate it will affect your whole being. It offers you the promise of a love that is both strong and mature. But to attain such love, you will have to commit yourselves to each other freely and without reserve for the sake of a richer and deeper life together. Before these witnesses, I, Rob, take Shauna, to be my wife, and I promise, to love you, always. Before these witnesses, I, Shauna, take you, Rob, to be my husband, and I promise, to love you, always. Rob, do you give this ring as a visible symbol that you will be true to the vows you have made this day?
I do.
Okay, so you respond with I do. Shauna, do you give this ring as a visible symbol that you will be true to the vows you have made this day?
I do.
For as much as you, Rob, and you, Shauna, have made this solemn covenant of marriage before all of us here, and have pledged your vows to each other, and have confirmed them by the joining of your hands and the giving and receiving of rings, now therefore, by the authority vested in me by the province of Ontario, I declare you to be husband and wife. You may seal your vows with a kiss.
First heard about Rob when Shauna had just met him and she was expertly dodging him asking her out. And I think she finally said yes after the third or fourth time. Okay, 8. And I think it was a Raptors game and not the promise of his company that finally enticed her. When I met Rob, I liked him. And surprisingly, I still do. I think what I admire most about Rob is that nothing he does is ever half-assed. Everything is done all the way, often to a point that no one could have ever imagined. For Rob, a birthday piñata can't just hang on a branch of a tree like it would for any normal person. No, it has to hang on a very large pole that Rob is holding while he sits on top of a garage with a beer in his hand. He has vision.
The newlyweds, put your hands together for the new Mr. and Mrs. Lang.
And the same principle goes for his love of Shauna, which I have seen over the last decade. It's a love that persists and continues, even when Shauna plugs in her hair straightener 1 minute before they have to leave the house and says, "I'll just do my hair real quick."
Shauna is, as you all know, a very special person. We've been privileged to see this young, beautiful woman grow and change over the many years that we've known her. It's funny how when you first meet someone that you can instantly like them. There was a feeling of goodness and quality and, God knows, humor from the moment she walked into our home. She's a kind, loving, thoughtful, and Lord knows patient person. Right, Robert? Janet and Bruce. Linda and I believe strongly that the greatest compliment that you can receive as a parent is that you've raised a good kid, a good person. And we are fortunate now to be able to have a daughter in our family as special as Shauna, and we thank you very much.
Shauna, on behalf of Janet, Eric, and myself, our family originally, you have been the light of our lives and will continue to be, but today we officially share this light with the Lang family and everyone here. Shauna and Rob, you have a collective task to love and cherish each other forever. Cheers to Shauna and Rob, to a wonderful life together full of endless love and happiness.
Rob, congratulations on making the best decision of your life. Shauna, congratulations on never paying a mechanic fee again. To the bride and groom.
Rob, my very handsome husband. Might take me a while to get used to saying that. Well, it took us a decade to get here. I wouldn't have it any other way. I love all of our adventures and our family that we built together. I'm so lucky to have a partner who can literally fix everything and take any of my crazy ideas and make them a reality. You are my comfort and my best friend, and I love navigating life's waters with you.
Shauna, you get more and more beautiful with each day, and today is no exception. Thank you for sharing all your smiles, adventures, laughs, and above all, thank you for your patience. Getting the treat of living with both Kobe and me, there is no question that you are the most patient and loving person that I have ever met. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for the years leading up to today, and I'm excited for many more years ahead. I hope today was everything you had ever dreamed of.
Friends, please rise and join me in welcoming the newly married couple, Mr. and Mrs. Lang.